Hello, Steve White, Trek White 89 for Steve Arts 89. I'm enjoying telling stories from all the conventions and things where I've met some of the Star Trek actors and celebrities and stuff, and I'm up to Michael Dorn. Now, Michael Dorn was a very awkward meeting, and I felt really bad. It was really horrible and cringe. Now, he went to the convention, he did the Q&As and the autograph sessions and photographs and everything. It was all fine, normal, everything. He was talking during, and because people noticed that he actually wasn't the sort of big, beefy actor that he sort of appeared to be in The Next Generation. He was a lot slimmer, and people sort of commented on it, and people sort of were wondering, was he sick or something? Or was a lot of people, when they get a bit older, even if they're sort of heavier when they're younger, beefier or whatever, muscly or whatever, a lot of men, they sort of get told by their doctors, it strains your heart. Even if you've got a lot of muscle, it still puts pressure on your heart. And they kind of get told to, slim down and be healthy. And a lot of guys, you notice, they sort of get slimmer when they get older for health reasons. And then during the Q&A, he talked about how he was just on this diet kick and this sort of health regime and all this. And I said, oh, thank God, I thought he was sick or something. That's great. And so when I went out and met him, and the worst part was one of my friends was with him because he was one of the minders. And so I was chatting to him and getting the autograph and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm so glad to hear that you weren't sick or anything, that you just lost weight because you were on a different diet routine. He said, well, actually I had cancer. And I'm like, oh. I felt so awful because, I was like complimenting him on his weight loss, which was from cancer. But I didn't know that because I thought he'd just sort of, was being like sometimes people change to being vegan later in life or something, and things like that, and they slim down, and it was just horrible. And I'm like, you could have said, why didn't you say that in the Q&A? I would never have said that, So I just felt really bad. But he was nice. He wasn't rude to me about it. He just sort of said it like that, and I just felt like filth. He didn't actually do anything to make me feel that way. He just was like, oh yeah, I had cancer. I just felt like this small. But aside from that, the convention was good. He was very friendly. I got an autograph signed. He's really good talking, really friendly with fans. But yeah, I had that really horrible moment with him where I felt so small and so bad for like this stupid little comment. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I can't think of anything else from the meeting. I just remember that part of it. Everything else was just, standard, asking about the show. Just, he like I said, there are actors who are really people and like to meet people and engage. And that's why they do acting and be acting, because they want to connect with an audience. And, he was one of those people. You could tell he liked being there and he liked doing the conventions and that. Whereas other people, it's just a job, it's just money, it's just promotion or something. He wasn't like that, so he was great.